It's playoff time, everyone, for the Laguna Hills Hawks as they play host to the Estancia Eagles. At home at the Laguna Hills High School campus, the Hawks coming off an undefeated season last year and trying to repeat as sectional champions. The Eagles will kick off to open the game. Back deep to receive, Alex Solera back about the 5 will pick it up. He's going to break to the right-hand side. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to cross the 20. He's going to get outside almost to the 30-yard line where he's dragged out of bounds by Brody Pierce. Hawks come out on offense. Joey Benuto running the option. He's going to give it to Jonathan Miranda. He's going to try the left side, go right, and get out to almost midfield for a first down for the Hawks. Benuto again under center. This time going to fake to the dive man Miranda and keeping himself on the left-hand side across midfield. He's going to get outside the defensive end down to the 30-yard line for another first down for the Hawks. Benuto once again with the option giving to Jonathan Miranda on the left-hand side. He's outside the tackle. He's got some room. He's over the top. He is going to be in for the score. They give it to him. Jonathan Miranda with an incredible extra effort to get over the top to get in for the score. Matt Burke out to add the extra point. The Hawks strike first here early on in the first 7-0. Matt Burke out as usual to kick off for the Hawks. He pounds the ball one more time into the end zone. There will be no run back. The Eagles will start from their own 20-yard line. The Hawks defense forces the punt with a snap. Google rolls back to the punter, John Diego. He finally gets it off barely, and he actually gets a pretty decent roll. The Eagles will hang around and down that ball right around the 19, so the Hawks offense will have about 80 yards to go for the next score. Tim Bellman under center this time for the Hawks. He's going to give to Jonathan Miranda. Drew Corley's going to pull across from the right-hand side. That allows Miranda to get across the 30 for a first down for the Hawks. The guards and tackles have been doing a tremendous job all season long for the Hawks, opening holes from the pulling and trapping positions. This time Bellman's going to fake to Miranda. Alex Solera is going to take it on the left-hand side on a reverse, going to break a tackle in the background. He could get a little bit more. Ooh, he is dragged down finally just across midfield. Benuto back at the helm. He is going to fake it to Miranda on the right-hand side, keeping himself in the option. He's going to get across the 40, down. He's into the 35, first down for the Hawks, almost to the 30-yard line. Tommy Voracek in the backfield with Benuto this time. He's going to pull out. He's going to fake a little handoff to the right-hand side, roll left, and keep it. He's going to get across the 20-yard line, break a couple tackles, inside the 10, almost down to the 5, dropped at the 7-yard line. Bellman back in under center. He is going from the wishbone. Handoff is to Alex Solera. He's got a lot of white shirts all over him. Breaking tackles left and right. He's staying on his feet. Uses his hand. Extra effort. Touchdown. Alex Solera staying on his feet to go in for the score. Matt Burke comes out to add the extra point. That will make it 14-zip at the end of one.
Helping you enjoy the unique wonders of Dana Point Harbor and Orange County coastline, Dana Wharf escorts you on an awe-inspiring whale-watching cruise or providing you with a memorable deep-sea fishing adventure. The warm waters right off Dana Point Harbor are flourishing with sea life, including whales, dolphin, harbor seals, and California sea lions. Join us for an unforgettable day on one of our beautiful boats. Visit our website at danawharf.com or call 949-496-5794 for more information.
Alec Kirchner, a senior for the Eagles, will take the snap and call signals as they drop back into a pass formation. He's going to find Alex Calabrese across the right-hand side. He is going to be forced out of bounds over there. Looks like Tevin Brock and Brody Marino, but that's not going to be enough. They're going to be forced to punt. Grant Valentine is the deep man for the Hawks. He will signal for a fair catch. Pull that down about the 28-yard line. The Hawks back on offense. Tim Bellman is going to fake to Jonathan Miranda, roll right, find the tight end, Mark Martindale. He's going to bust his way through the 40 and finally drag a couple guys across midfield for a Hawk first down. Bellman again calling the signals, this time going to give the ball to Jonathan Miranda behind Drew Corley. He's going to go through the left-hand side, pick up of about 8 yards on that play. Bellman takes the snap, fakes to Jonathan Miranda, stands up with a quick pass to Mark Martindale. He busts through a couple guys out to about the 40-yard line. That's another first down for the Hawks. Bellman this time is going to roll to the left-hand side following Jonathan Miranda out there. He's got all sorts of time. Lofts a nice little touch pass to John Helmuth just past midfield. He is brought down just shy of the 40. Tim Bellman going to continue to work on the passing game, drops back and throws one over the defense. It's off to the races for Alex Solera at the 7, touchdown for the Hawks. That will make it 20-0. Unfortunately, the extra point was missed. Matt Burke comes out to pound the ball again into the end zone. There will be no run back. That will do it for the first half of playoff football action for the Hawks. They're on top by 20 going into the second half. If you are seeking a competitive edge for yourself or your child, Compete Performance can help you. Compete Performance builds the athlete first through sport-specific strength and conditioning needs. Compete Performance's staff has past experience working in the National Hockey League, Arena Football League, Women's Professional Soccer, and U.S. Soccer. For more information on how Compete Performance can make you a better athlete at any age, contact us through our website at www.competeperformance.com or by phone at 949-690-1277. Compete Performance athletes don't just play the game, they compete. Welcome back to the second half of the Laguna Hills Hawks and the Estancia Eagles first round football playoff game for the 2009 season. Matt Burke set to kick off for the Hawks. He's been pounding the ball all season long, and he will continue to do that as he puts it into the end zone and will not allow a kickoff return by the Eagles. This time they'll start it at the 20. The Hawks have a couple of fellows out on the injured reserve list and hope to see those guys back here for the second round playoff next week. The Hawks defense will hold and force the punt. Oh, Steven Skirty is in for the block. He came untouched from the left-hand side. The ball is in the end zone. Michael McCullough comes in. He jumps on it. That will be a touchdown for the special teams unit. Michael McCullough falling on the ball, blocked by Steven Skirty on the punt. That will bring out Matt Burke to add the extra point. The Hawks are up 27-0 here early in the third period. To win games, you've got to make the mistakes pay off for you. And that was a huge payoff for the Hawks. Matt Burke kicking again for the Hawks. This time he is going to stay in play. Picked up down there by Matt Carlisle inside the 5. He's going to get the left-hand side wrapped up by Grant Valentine, but he cannot hang on to him. Garrett Castillo finally grabs and pulls him down about the 32-yard line. Alec Kirshner again in the pocket for the Eagles. He's going to send Alex Calabrese in motion. He's going to drop back and roll to the right-hand side. Looking across the middle. Overthrows the receiver. Picked off by Tevin Brock. At about the 40-yard line, he's going to break inside the 30-yard line. Finally pushed out inside the 20-yard line. Another big defensive stand for the Hawks. Joey Benuto rolls to the left-hand side on the keeper. He's going to try to get inside the 10-yard line. Finally pushed out of bounds right there. At about the 8-yard line, the Hawks will get backed up. Tim Bellman taking over the signal call and gives to Jonathan Miranda on the left-hand side. He's going to bounce off the line. Finally brought down just inside the 30-yard line. The Eagles will take over from right about there. Kirshner still under center, fakes the handoff, and the give is to Sean Davis. He is stacked up at the line by 3 or 4 Hawks. That's the way it's been all night for the defense and the offense for the Eagles. Unfortunately, they're going to have to punt again. Gets it off barely this time. Dylan Moore is going to be the guy that picks it up this time around the 45-yard line for the Hawks. Once again, the defense does the job for the Hawks, holding Estancia to basically no offense. Bellman back out this time. He's going to fake to Miranda. He's going to keep it himself this time on the right-hand side, down inside the 30-yard line. That'll be a first down for the Hawks. Bellman again drops back with a quick pass over the left-hand side to Alex Solera. He's got a little bit of room. He's going to move. He's inside the 20. Hawks keep going from there. Bellman again under center. This time the give is to Tommy Voracek. He breaks down inside the 10, almost to the 5-yard line. At the end of 3, the Hawks are on top by 27. Bellman leading the charge from the 7. The give is to Tommy Voracek. Chase Gibson making pancakes. Tommy Voracek is in for the score. That's the syrup on top. 6 more. And Matt Burke comes out to add the extra point. That will make it 34-zip. Beginning of the fourth quarter. Hawks having no real trouble with Estancia this week. Segerstrom is waiting the outcome of this game. The Hawks played them earlier this year, dropped them 33-14, but it wasn't an easy game. They're a quick team. Burke with the kickoff back to Matt Carlisle for the Eagles. Picks it up at about the goal line. He's going to try to make some room on the right-hand side. Mark Martindale gives chase, drops him down around the 20-yard line. They'll start from there. The offense for Estancia has been moving the ball pretty decent on this drive. The pitch is to Sean Davis on the left-hand side for a big fella. He's got a little bit of speed, breaks through a hole, and gets past the secondary. He's in for the score. Eagles finally get on the board, 34-7 in the fourth. Connor Landberg, the sophomore, in to take the snap this time, gives to Tommy Voracek. He breaks out through the offensive line back down across the 50-yard line. Landberg, part of the future of this ball club. He's going to fake this time and keep it on the left-hand side. He's going to get around the end. He's going to get across midfield, down inside the 40-yard line, run out of bounds for it. First down for the Hawks. Well, the quest will continue for the Hawks as they take on Segerstrom next week in the second round of the 2009 playoffs.